To change America's authoritarian mindset, we need a different kind of school. America is beset by authoritarians. The neocons like Carly Fiorina, who advocate a bigger and bigger military-industrial complex, who advocate the surveillance police state, who have declared war on our civil liberties. The government gang stalkers who operate in the shadows of our political system. If we want to change America, we have to change the authoritarian mindset of Americans. And that begins with reform of our educational system. This video is a preface to a link I encourage you to read entitled Anti-Authoritarian Personalities and Standard Schools by Bruce Levine. My preface to the following link about an anti-authoritarian education. I'm one of those people who always thought about school as a jail. Now you might think I was a poor student as a result, but just the opposite is true. I was a straight-A student for much of my life. I spent hours studying to learn the nonsense offered as curriculum. I graduated 25th in my high school class of over 700 and 3rd in my college class. But I felt after college that most of what I had learned was absolutely worthless. Since studying personality type, Carl Jung, the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, I realized the people who do best in our schools are the people who have a personality type like the teachers, sensing feeling types in elementary school and sensing thinking types. The people who especially think of school as a jail are the intuitives, especially introverted intuitives, with an artistic or scientific bent, or those children whose gifts lie in working with their hands or with their bodies in sports, and not with intellectual abstract learning. My education would have been more meaningful if there had been magnet schools, and I could choose to go to a more artistic school, which would have steeped me in the arts, helped me to hone my writing investigative skills, introduced me to the area of psychology, especially depth psychology, which held the deepest interest for me later in life. I never found the role models for my introverted intuitive personality, which is about 1% of the population. I strongly believe that those mass killers we read about in the news, who are a rare personality type, maybe introverted, intuitive thinking, perceiving types, who just didn't fit into our one-size-fits-all schools, who never found the facilitating environments they needed or the role models they needed to hone their gifts and become contributing members of society. My interest in psychology has shown me how when we don't find environments that allow us to express what we by nature are, parts of ourselves are lost to consciousness, and those parts are often projected in a very disturbing way, causing all manner of problems in society. Children we stuff into molds that don't fit can become self-destructive or destructive to others. For these reasons and more, I strongly believe in an anti-authoritarian educational model which gives choice, which is dedicated to the unfolding of children's natures, personality types, uniqueness, helping to create autonomous, self-directed, independent people with a strong sense of self, helping to develop their gifts and receive confirmation for who they are so they can contribute what is best in them to society.